Behold, the biggest sack in the universe. It's called the BigOne, and it's only at Lovesac. Check this out. This thing is about 8 feet in diameter, and it's filled with 90 pounds of shredded Durafoam, not beads. The sack inside is guaranteed never to go flat, break, or leak. And what's really cool is that all of that foam is encapsulated inside of this naked khaki sack liner. That naked khaki sack comes shrunken down to 1/8 its original size inside of that 45-inch long duffel. That's how you get your BigOne home. It'll fit in your back seat, it'll fit in your trunk. You can UPS it. Once you get it home, you just unzip that duffel bag, take the shrunken, shriveled raisin of a sack out, beat it up, kick it around, air gets inside, and it will puff up to literally be just like the one that I'm sitting in right here. Except for this one is actually wearing a black bear fur cover, which is one of my personal favorites. It's soft, it's supple. You're gonna want a really breathable, soft cover for the BigOne. Because the BigOne is so massive, it needs to breathe. There's tons of foam in there, and you can see how tall it is next to the furniture next to it. The BigOne's huge, and it's important to get the scale right for the room. Even though this thing smashed flat can be about 8 feet in diameter, when it's fluffed up like this, you really only need to plan about 6 feet of floor space between the sofa and the wall, in this case. That's how much space is here, because what's nice about putting it in a 6-foot space is that it keeps it pinched and keeps it nice and tall and fluffy, and you don't have to fluff it quite as much. As with all of our sacks, the covers are washable and changeable. They have this huge long zipper that goes all the way around the whole sack. You can unzip it easily, throw it in the washing machine. You can change it as often as you like when you get sick of black or whatever. And you can get matching accessories for it, like this Squattoman that my feet are on, a definite necessity when getting a sack. You can see how well the black bear throw pillow on that couch over there ties the whole room together and makes it look like a whole set, like part of a decor, instead of just the sack in the corner. That is the key to making sacks look designer. And if you want to sit up differently in your sack, you could always get this really cool TubeSac pillow that we sell separately. Has a snap on it, and it's meant to snap right here behind your head. Underneath the zipper flap is the snap that receives the TubeSac and allows you to sit up more straight so you can read a book, watch a movie, get comfortable, whatever. Now you'll kind of notice that it looks like the sack might only fit me, but the BigOne can easily seat 2 or 3 or 4 or like 5 people if you all fall down into it together. It will easily spread out to fit just about as many people as are willing to pile onto this thing. One of my favorite stories about the BigOne is how we used to throw it in the back of a truck. It would fill the entire truck bed. And we would take it to the beach, we would take it camping, we would take it to the drive-in movies. I think we've slept at least 4 people on this thing head to toe when it was smashed down. I mean, you know, kind of cozy, but good times nonetheless. The BigOne is definitely the sack for you if you're the kind of person who's got to have the biggest and best of everything. Can't go wrong. The BigOne will change your life.